Hi guys, Chris, we're back again and welcome to the final push for our first season in the Championship. We have a game coming up against Ipswich. Checking the team out now with a few players who are badly out of form. We're going to bring in Silva, Pavlovic and Hayams. And the team is looking good again, all back in at least the yellow form. And the game comes against Ipswich, who are not in the top half of the table. Okay, here we go. Ipswich playing a 4-3-3 formation. Hopefully we can improve on our last game, which is a 4-0 defeat to Stoke. Okay, 2-2 draw. God damn it, Silva. Suspended again. Oh, Jesus, he's just come back from suspension and he's suspended again. Oh my God, I may have to sell you, fella. I know you wanted to stay, but oh, I can't be doing with you being suspended all the time. Anyway, we have another game coming up now, so we'll quickly check the team. Obviously, Silva needs to come out again. Well, he's moved up to a 79 now. It's going to be worth a lot. Who can we bring in? We have no real player who's in form in midfield, so it may just have to be Baker. Then again, remove Hayams, and we played quite well when Pranic was in the cam role. So I'll put him back in that role, and we will see how we get on. The game coming against Watford. Okay, so we've put the 4-0 defeat to Stoke behind us, and we had a draw in the last game. And we've got a loss in this game. Forsyth with a goal for Watford 3 minutes from time. As once again, Silva has finished his suspension. Okay, get the schedule moved on as we have a player returning from injury, Darren Mattocks. That's great news. I may put him on the bench for the next game, as all parties tight-lipped in Fakito affair. Yep, nothing much to say until the transfer window. So what we'll do, we'll get the schedule moved on. And a tough game coming up against Leeds. A good Yorkshire derby coming up. Okay, here we go. Quickly check the squad out ahead of this game. Everyone's form. Wow, start looking a little bit low on form. Bartley, can I swap you about? Yeah, Camacho's available. I don't really want to bring Yago in. Colin Baker's back. Guillermo Silva is also back. That's a few players who are on red form out the team. Hopefully we can beat Leeds and get some good form going. Leeds have drawn 2 of their last 3 games and lost the other one. They are conceding in every game, which hopefully they do in this game. Okay, 1-1 draw. Pranic salvaging a point 2 minutes from time, as Luke Shaw is suspended. And the calls to drop out of sorts Hayams. Well, considering most of my midfield is out of sorts, there's not really much I can do right now. Currently, with 3 games to go in the league, we're 7 points behind Reading. I think that's going to mean a playoff place is out of the question. Okay, let's check the team, see if we can sort some of these players who are out of form out. Okay, Perez Alonso can come in at the back. Okay, we only have Yago available at left back. Reina Fuentes can come in midfield. We'll keep Mattocks and Canteros up front. Okay, well, look at that bench. It's looking pretty awful. And so is the rest of the reserves. Georgi Samov is back, so you know what, I'm going to put him in the team. And we will look to get this game underway against Blackpool. Playing a 4-3-3 formation. You have Cathcart and Harris out injured. Okay, a 2-1 win. We get back on track. Samov and Soriano with the goals. Soriano from the penalty spot, as Luke Shaw's suspension is over. Okay, Blackpool were near us in the table. Yeah, they were just... Oh, it must have been a couple of points ahead of us, because we, with that win, have moved 1 point ahead of them. Okay, let's quickly check the team out ahead of this game. Luke Shaw is back from suspension, but Yago has been playing well. I think we do need the best team out there possible. Okay, Mattocks could do with a rest. Soriano scored in that last game, so we'll bring him in. Rest of the team is looking okay for form. We'll leave it as that for now. Okay, a game against Hull. We could really do with winning this game, keeping our good form going into the final game of the season. Okay, Hull take the game 1-0. Okay, I think that's put paid to any chance we had of a playoff berth. Our final game of the season is against Bristol City. Yeah, Reading are on 77 points. We're on 69. As for Quito, has changed his tact again and he wants to stay. No, you won't. I am going to get rid of you. I really want you out of this team. That's the second time you've done this to me, so you're gone. Okay, how can we change this team for this final game? Taylor can come in. Canteros. Mattox. Morris. Yeah. Bartley, you're fully fit again. And Patterson, you're fully fit again. Okay, morale looks to be good on most of the team. End of the day, there's not much we can do now. We just need to hopefully win this game and finish just outside the playoff places rather than further down. Bristol City have lost one of their last 3 and drawn the other 2. Okay, 1-1 draw. Canteros with a goal in the first half, and Baldock with an equaliser for Bristol City. Potentially I could have looked to bring on a load of youth players just for the final game to give them some experience, but I thought we should try and finish as high as we possibly could in the league. Okay, tournament prize money. The board have given me an extra 27,000, and we have a squad report. Okay, Renaud, Lemaire still looking fairly useful. Unexpected twisters for Quito going nowhere. Jack Butland, thanks for putting me back in the team. Milanov, I was expecting a bigger role. I think I'm going to sell you then. To say you're the lowest rated I've got, and I think I can find better and higher rated players, as we have a monthly scouting report from Harrison Shelby. Okay, Ortiz, reject. Polatti, reject. Marcos, well, attacking position, vision, reactions looking really good. So, you know what, I'm going to sign you up. As we're being questioned as to whether Milanov is part of York City's future. Okay guys, we're now going into off-season. We'll try and run through this as quickly as we can, as we have another scouting report. See how these guys are getting on. Okay, 85 max, 80 max we'll reject, 76 max we'll reject, 82 we'll keep for now, 85 we'll keep, 78 we'll reject, 75 we'll definitely reject. Keep on scouting those players for another month. And we'll get this schedule moved on. Okay, so we finished in 8th place in the league table, 10 points off the playoff places, and 29 points off an automatic playoff place, 37 points off league winners Stoke. Wow, 107 points, that's insane. Okay, international management offer, fantastic, without having to buy it as well. That's great news from Ecuador. I'm going to accept that. They want me to South American Cup reach the quarterfinals. That's not too bad. I think we can get on with that. Okay, that really is great news. I'm glad I didn't have to go into the store to buy one. Interesting to pit my wits against Argentina, Brazil, Chile and the likes. But we'll get this schedule moved on as quickly as we possibly can and get through the off-season as Liverpool win the FA Cup against Stoke. Okay, so Liverpool have done the cup double this season. Fair play to Stoke for getting through to the final. Chelsea win the Euro League. So I think that just leaves the Champions League, as all the squads are announced for the European Championships. But yeah, I think that's just the Champions League to decide now. And to be fair, we did get beaten in the FA Cup by the runners-up, so that's not too bad. Okay, schedule is skipping along nicely. I think this Saturday the 28th is the day for the Champions League final. Here we go. Real Madrid have won the Champions Cup with a victory over Spurs. Wow. Okay. Contracts expiring for Camacho is the only contract we need to look at. He's on 1,500 a week. He wants 3,000 a week for 4 years. I'll offer you a 5-year deal, and I'll give you 3,500. I think you deserve that, and the fact that I'm offering you a longer contract than you want, you need to. I'll give you a bit more money. Hopefully that's accepted. You have a scouting report and a squad report. Okay, Navas is looking a really good player. Marcos, not too bad. Renaud and Lemaire. Camacho has accepted the contract offer, and we have this report from Shelby. We will continue to scout Paolo. Milano, constantly sitting on the sidelines, is not what I want. Okay, Milanov, I think I'm going to put you on the transfer list soon. Probably the best thing to do, start getting clubs interested in you. But we'll get this schedule moved on as soon as we can, and get through the rigmarole of creating a new season. Obviously we've got the performance review. Hopefully we still have a job for next season. Okay, 77 will reject you, 77 reject you, 94 will keep you, 86 keep you, and 82 will keep you for now. I think I roughly have around 1 month left, I think, for these scouting reports, as we are rifling through the off season. But yeah, we've got the end of year performance. Hopefully the board are happy with where we finished in the league. Obviously the cup run wasn't the greatest. As you have a player returning from injury, Vidal Perot has returned from injury. Yeah, hopefully the board are happy with what we've done, and we do get to keep our job with York. I would like to take them up to the Premier League and then see what we can do with them from then on. But I think a lot of it is also going to depend on what money we have as well. Okay, performance review in a few days. Jose Paulo has joined FC Köln. Nothing much we can do about that. He was one who I potentially would have liked to have signed. He looked to be a good player, but I wanted to see just how good he was going to be. End of season. Player retired from national team. Okay, nothing much I can do about that. Domestic performance. As you know, we'd hoped for better in the cup, and it wasn't the season we were all hoping for, but we always knew it was going to be tough. The board will meet in the near future to evaluate my position after the league target was to fight for promotion. I don't think we did too bad in terms of fighting for promotion. I think there was only a couple of games at the start of the season where we were out of the top half of the table, so we were always there or thereabouts. We just couldn't quite string the results together. But for our first season in the Championship, I thought the expectation of us fighting for promotion was potentially a bit too much. But I'm guessing the game has designed it on the fact that our team is a 4-star team, so therefore we are technically classed as one of the better teams in the league. So it adjusts our target to be one that's realistic for a 4-star team in the Championship. With all that said, the players that we have don't have the experience, so maybe that's my fault for not bringing in players with the experience. Maybe I should look to do that this next season, should I still be in charge at York. But obviously a lot of that is also going to depend on what money is available to us. If the board only give me a couple of 100,000, then I may look to have to sell someone. I may have to sell Silva. Obviously Fakito is going to go, so if he's worth 3-4 million, that's potentially 1 or 2 players I can bring in. I've got Canteros, Benzia. If an offer comes in that's too good, another 10-15 million offer like we got for Camilleri, maybe something we can do with that. But here we go, new season has started. We'll advance a day. Oh wow, look at that. First friendly against Bayern Munich. Wow, that's not too bad. But we'll get the schedule advanced a day, only so we can get the transfer window opened and obviously see what the expectations are for the coming season and what the board has given us in terms of a budget. Okay, top scorer in the league was Fletcher with 20 goals, Jelavic and Jones both for Stoke with 17 and 19. Matux was top for us with 13, I can see there, in 17th position. In 20th was Canteros with 12 goals. Okay, league objective. Gain promotion. Wow, okay, so it's this season or bust it looks like. Potentially if I lose in the playoff final I may get away with it. So I did season budget of 2.9 million and a wage budget of 15,000. That's brilliant news. I'm guessing some of that's probably what I had left from last season. Domestic Cup reached the quarter-final. Transfer window has now opened. One of our players has been shortlisted for Palermo. And we have some youth players who we can sign up on contracts. Okay, Renaud, Lemaire and Navas. You know what, I'll offer all these guys 4-year deals for £500 a week. Hopefully they'll accept, and I've got them for a couple of years, send them out on loan. And that's really it. I don't really think there's much else I was going to do in this episode. Okay, Bayern and Real in Neuer talks. Yeah, let's have a look at this budget allocation. 2.9 million, 15 grand a week. So that's potentially one good central defender, rated 80, potentially, if I can bring someone in. We'll quickly do a squad report then, see how everyone has progressed in the off-season. Butland is up to 73, Valverde 72, Patterson 75, Bartley 77, Shaw 74, Fuentes 78, Taylor 76, Silva 79, Morris 74, Canteros 76, Matux 76, Escobar 63, Perez Alonso 73, Hayams 70, Vaquito 73, Milanov 69, Benzi at 78, Genko 56, Ortiz 62, Piccolo 54, Dolly 62, Genko, been out of the club since 2016. Oh, that must be Sarmov's regen. Capice, Pavlik 74, Vidal Perot 71, Pranic 72, Iago 61, Camacho 75, Baker 75, Soriano 75, Assam 67, Romer 71. Yeah, that Genko must be Sarmov's regen. But guys, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to have a scout around off recording to see who we can look to sign up. And I'll be back with you in the next episode in a few days. Thanks for watching. Cheers.